Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Pisces for the second week in November from the 11th through the 15th. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're doing better than last week. Now let's take a look into this energy for this upcoming week. What does Pisces need to know for the second week in November? The first card, we have Trust. Allow me, Divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Spirit is asking you to work on your trust with them, to work on leaning on them, speaking to them on a very regular basis, to giving them your worries, no matter how big or small they are. This is a very important message for you. And we do have sanctity behind this card as well, which does speak of giving Spirit your worries, big or small, no matter what. And that doing this will help alleviate you of some of your stresses. It will help create some breathing room for you to find clarity, to move within peace. It's very, very important that we find this for ourselves, that we give this to ourselves. And sanctity speaks on, through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So both of these cards. So this is extremely important for you. This is probably one of the very main messages for you. We have to let go of things that do not serve us or that cause burdens for us. We have to give these worries and stresses and fears and doubts to Spirit, no matter how small, honestly, truly, any and all of them. They want you to speak to them about it. Spirit watches you. They see you every day. They see how you feel. They see how you go through life. They are watching you and they're trying to help you. The thing is that Spirit can't truly help us fully if we're not engaging with them, if we're not inviting them in on a very regular basis, and if we're not communicating with them on a regular basis. We're not allowing them the opportunities to fully dive into our lives to help us. They have to have permission to do so because of something called free will. So even though you may be afraid to, some of you may have a lack of trust with Spirit due to fear. Others of you may have a lack of trust with Spirit due to just being very unfamiliar with this type of thing. But I'm telling you, and Spirit is telling you, it's very, very important that you address these issues and that you put them as a priority, that you start being proactive in this area, really gaining that closeness with Spirit, that reliance, and being able to work on trusting them. We also have delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So this also goes with trust and sanctity as well. Delusion speaks on when there are things that we want and wish for and hope for that we may speak to Spirit about. Spirit can't fully bring what we're hoping for into reality. The universe can't fully bring that into the reality until we've done all of our parts in the matter. So speaking what we want and what we're hoping and wishing for into the universe isn't the only responsibility that we have. We also are responsible for, once we decide what we want, We then need to hold that vision for ourselves. Then we have to start acting as if, so that we can draw that energy more into our energy. We need to be holding the same priorities and energy levels it would take in order to receive the things or live within the life that we are hoping for. We also have to release things of the old, release any burdens and fears and thoughts and ways of being, ways of moving within our lives. We have to get rid of these things because, well, for example, it's like when you're getting gifts for Christmas as a child, and say you have a full toy box. They're of old toys, old things. My mother used to make us go through our old toy boxes before Christmas every year. And she would tell us to go through these things and to check over everything you have and to get rid of anything that is broken and unfixable, anything that you have grown out of that isn't matching where you are right now. Are you going to play with it still or not? And then we would get rid of these things in order to make room for the new things. And that's exactly what Spirit is asking you to do here with this delusion card. We have to be trusting them. We have to be giving them our hopes and dreams and our wishes and our fears and doubts. We need to be doing those things, giving those things over, and we need to be detaching from those energies, detaching from the urge to control that situation or those things. So when we detach from these things, we have to be releasing the old, releasing what is no longer serving or what's no longer matching our energy. When we get rid of those things, it allows you a little space to breathe, a little space for clarity, and enough space so you can receive something new that you're hoping and wishing for. And that's exactly what that's for. So we need to work on sorting through our emotions and our thoughts and our environment and people in our lives, getting rid of anyone and anything that is causing confusion, cluttering you, causing fear, causing doubt, or holding you back in any way or not matching your energy. We have divine source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right action will come. You are my source for all. We need to really be stepping into an energy of gratitude, of understanding and gratitude towards Spirit. Being open and willing to move within the ways that Spirit wants you to move, to release anything that Spirit wants you to release, and to accept and receive anything that Spirit wants you to receive. Being thankful for all the ways that they help you, for all the things that they do for you, and really working on trusting them and leaning on them throughout your journey. Knowing and trusting that they're aware of your path. They're aware of who you want to become and what you want to do with your life. They know the things that you will be facing. So if we are fearful because we're unsure of where we're going, we need to remind ourselves that Spirit knows. Spirit knows more than you where you're headed and what you might be facing. So that's why it's so important that we trust Spirit, that we trust their guidance, and that we rely on them and do as they ask, because they're only helping us. They're only leading us to where we want to go and who we want to truly become. They're only trying to help you step into that higher divine energy, that true you that lives within you. What else for Pisces for the second week in November? Okay, well, right off the bat, we have the Devil card, which speaks of your fears. Your fears, your doubts, your worries, your stresses, any toxicities that you have, any old toxic cycles that you experience, any ancestral patterns that are toxic or unhealthy. That's what this card stands for. That's what this card represents. And it seems that we're having some fears taking over our minds. And this isn't what we want. Our emotions are a bit imbalanced. Our thoughts are imbalanced. We keep going back and forth about some things, unable to make decisions and be firm and decisive in those decisions because we're a bit unstable emotionally, mentally with all of this. It can be a bit too much. Yeah, we're holding on to some of these old cycle things, some of these things that were left over from the old cycle. And they're still kind of coming around doing laps inside of your mind. And Spirit is telling you that this is completely unnecessary. This is not needed. This is not how we move forward. This is not benefiting you at all to continue entertaining the back and forth with the fear, with the doubts, with the worries and stresses and all of that. Focusing on those things isn't helping you move forward. And they really want you to let go of these things and to end that cycle. End the cycle of the emotions and the thoughts that are negative, running rampant, that are causing you fear, doubt, stress, worry, any confusion, any obsession. We have to end all of these things because they are not very healthy habits and they're not going to get you to move forward in a positive light. It's going to stagnate you. It's going to keep holding you back and keep you from your path. So Spirit is asking you to get into a balance, to balance out your emotions, balance out your thoughts, work on getting grounded, and really work on trusting them and believing the things that they have for you, believing that they will help you get through anything and everything that comes along your path. No matter what, Spirit will always be there to help you in your time of need. And no matter what occurs, they will find a way to help you through that situation. We just have to trust them and release control of those things. You have to step onto your path, really nurture that pentacle seed, that little seedling into growing. Because this is what we're looking for and this is what we're trying to step into. The Nine of Pentacles. This is what you are looking to become. Someone who is stable, someone who is positive and uplifted, someone who trusts their intuition and allows their intuition to lead them in life. This woman has peace. She has peace and she has prosperity. She has stability. She lives a life free of burden. And if ever any burden comes about on her path, she immediately gives that to Spirit because it's not for her to struggle with. This is the energy we need to be embodying and stepping into. Giving your fears and worries to spirit so that they can help you handle that, so that they can help you deal with that situation. Really gathering ourselves and charging forward onto your path to become your true self. What else for Pisces? Yeah, we're looking to step into the King of Pentacles. So after this Nine of Pentacles energy, with this is where you kind of want to be. You want to be this King of Pentacles. You want to be achieved. You want to be recognized. Live within fruition and abundance. Be so comfortable and stable within your life that nothing shakes you. That's what we're looking for. That's what you're wanting. Yeah, this definitely has to do with a work opportunity, a a work or financial situation, opportunity, and blessing that Spirit is trying to hand you. This is what's waiting for you on the other side of that garden gate. If we could only get ourselves to walk outside of that garden gate. That's the issue here. This fear, this burden, these cycles are holding you back and keeping you inside that garden because we're unbalanced, because we are not grounded and we are not trusting spirit so that we can get going on our path. So we really have to think about these things and reflect on them, get grounded, understand that this is a guaranteed blessing for you, that spirit has waiting for you. It's waiting for you. You have to be the one who's brave enough to follow spirit's guidance, to release the things you need to release, and to move ahead. Any last messages for Pisces? Yeah, they really are urging you to be brave, to face your fears, and to really step into your true self, step into your higher divine self. This is you, and they want you to become this. They want you to be balanced and grounded. They want you to have so much love and joy and overflow of abundance within your life that it's flowing outside of your life and around you within your environment as well. They want you to be so free and at peace within yourself and your life that you're completely fulfilled. In order to get here, we have to balance ourselves. We have to let go of the things that need to be let go. We really have to trust spirit and follow exactly what they tell us and go along that path. We need to get to work, really focus on ourselves and what it is we're trying to build, creating that new foundation for yourself, creating that wealth and prosperous abundance for yourself, to give yourself a cup of love and abundance, to be decisive and to be brave and to charge ahead onto your path, because this is what you're meant to do. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what Spirit wants you to do. And it's going to take you directly to your blessings. So it's time to get focused, guys. It's time to get to work. We have to release what needs to be let go of. All right, I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am accepting donations and personal readings. If you're interested in either of those things, you can find that information in the description box below. I want to thank everyone who watches my readings, and I especially want to thank those who watch my readings to the very end. I very, very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I will be checking into your guys' energy later. Thank you.